I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky.
Yeah.
But I have never seen anything like this. How much more are you hiding?
Hold up. Hey, yo, T'Challa, I'm gonna let you finish, man. I just want you to know, man, Blank Man was the greatest superhero of all time, man. Of all time, brother. But anyway, man, on a serious note, man, I just want you to know, man, despite all the hype and promotion and advertisement this Black Panther movie has been getting for the last couple of months, man, I'm gonna let you know, man, this movie was good, man. This was a good movie. I wouldn't say it was good, man. Very entertaining. And for those who are going to this movie, Black people going to the movie, be inspired and, you know, uplifted, or they finally see a positive image of a black man on TV or the movies, by all means, go ahead, man. As for me personally, I don't go to movies to be inspired, man. I really don't go to movies to be inspired. I go to movies to be entertained. You understand what I'm saying? If a movie got a good plot, good acting, good characters, good visual effects, man, that's all I need, man. I'm there to be entertained. I'm there to be inspired, man. I go look in the mirror, and that's my inspiration. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, I want to get my review of this movie, man, but I'm going to do something a little different because in my book, man, I believe Kilmonger was the star of Black Panther. Even though this movie was supposed to be an origin stories of T'Challa as his rise to Black Panther, I believe Kilmonger was actually the real star of this show. All right, but after I watched this movie, I sat back and I said, you know what, Kilmonger, even though he spoke some gems in this movie, he still had a nigga mindset. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video right here, man. I want to talk about the nigga mindset that a lot of us as black people have that's really keeping us back as a people, okay? And I also want to go into this hype that black people, this whole excitement over this movie that black people had that kind of blows my mind, man. Okay, but first of all, I want to go into this movie real quick, okay?
Now, if you've been keeping up with the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you realize how they interconnected since Avengers, you realize that this movie took place after Civil War. Because in Civil War, you'll know that T'Challa's father died in Civil War after that explosion over there, okay? So in this movie, he's dead. Now, the thing about the Panther, in the comic book, Panther is not the name of the superhero. That's actually the title that he has, all right? That's the title he has. The real name is T'Challa. His father was Black Panther before him. His father's name was T'Chaka, all right? After he dies, the title or the throne of Panther's passed on to the next person, kind of like the president. That's what the Panther is, king, all right? And so it switches up every time. And they get their powers by drinking or eating this heart-shaped herb. The whole purpose of a panther is to protect Wakanda from anybody coming in trying to take the vibranium. Now, vibranium is a metal that came from space. It's the strongest metal on Earth. Now, the movie starts off with T'Chaka, the father, going to Oakland to visit a brother who's undercover out there. He's out there, he finds out that his brother has been working with Claw. And he actually, some way, got into Wakanda, stole some of the vibranium, and T'Chaka's brother is working together and selling it on the black market. So T'Chaka kills his own brother because he realized that he's selling resources from his own land. Now they flash to a little boy outside playing basketball. Now as the movie goes on, you realize that this is actually Killmonger as a little boy. And his dad is the person who's working with Claw. So T'Chaka actually killed Killmonger's dad. And this is the whole thing of the movie, is that Killmonger, whole purpose in the movie is now to get back and get revenge on the Panther for killing his father. Alright, so he's trying to find a way to get to Wakanda, to kill the Panther, and be the Panther himself.
Now, the movie did real good over the weekend. The movie made $400 million worldwide. That's a lot of money, man. It broke a lot of records, man. $400 million worldwide. Now, the thing about this, man, this is what gets me so much about us as a people. And as I said in my video about Monique, is that if you have a black-owned store and a white-owned store on the same block, black people will bypass that black-owned store, go spend money in a white-owned store, and then cry out discrimination when they follow it around. My thing, what irritates me is not the fact that black people went to go see this movie and they paid a lot of money to see this movie, they invested in this movie. My problem is not that. My problem is the fact that we bypass one of our real superheroes of the past, and that's Birth of a Nation, man. It's a sad case that black people prefer to see a drag queen say boo to see a legendary hero stand up and rise up and fight for his right as a human being, even to the death. All right? And it's sad that we use the whole thing of, well, I'm tired of seeing slave movies. Oh, this dude accused of rape. Oh, this man married a white woman. We are so invested in the person who made it that we didn't even understand that this was a historical movie right here. We were looking at other stuff, man. We were looking at other stuff, and it's sad. We allowed rumors and accusations to sabotage a movie that should have made at least $400 or $500 million worldwide, or in America alone, because we as black people had the buying power to make that much money to a movie, as you see. Okay, but anyway, getting back to the movie. Killmonger now, the funny thing is, we're getting all hyped. Here's the thing, man. We get all hyped up, like, oh, this is the first black superhero, and oh, man, it's just such an inspiring image. Do you niggas know that Black Panther been out since 1966? Do y'all niggas know that? Like, I'm not understanding this, okay? I'm not understanding this. Black Panther been kicking behind since before I was even born. But niggas ain't been excited about Black Panther. Black Panther's been a superhero for hella long, man. But niggas don't read. And the thing is, Black Panther wasn't popping back then. That's the whole thing. You had many black superhero movies, man. Storm is a black superhero movie. Black superhero. The Black Power Ranger was a black superhero. Blank Man was a black superhero. There's been many black superheroes in the past. But the thing is, what black people are really so excited about is that this black superhero is mainstream. We want that wide approval so much, man, that we forget, and the way we get excited over things is like, dude, why you ain't been excited over Black Panther? Black Panther been in comic books for years, decades. Why we acting like this is all new? I'm not getting that, man. I'm just not getting that. But again, I have no problem with them. I have no problem with people watching movies. I have no problem with that. It's a movie, man. Movies come and go. They're gonna continue to make movies about different things, man. My thing is, why are we putting money in a white billionaire's pocket, and at the same time not investing in our own? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing I have a problem with. But anyway, getting back to Black Panther, man, Killmonger. Okay, Kilmonger in the movie, and the thing, I'm gonna have some spoilers in here, so if you don't want to hear the spoilers, don't listen. As the geeks know, the movies don't stick to the script, okay? Now, as far as the movie go, Killmonger did get killed at the end of Black Panther. He killed himself, or whatever the case, okay? He died, he's dead. Now, the thing is, according to the comic book, Killmonger gets killed in the comic book. But again, he gets resurrected, so even if they did make a Black Panther 2, I wouldn't be surprised if he was in there. Because in the comic strip, Killmonger dies and comes back. He gets resurrected, die and come back, keep getting his butt kicked and come back. All right. So it like for any superhero or any villain to die is really in the comic book land is not the end of them. Okay. Now again, they also changed the fact that Killmonger had dreams of going to Wakanda. Now, in the comic strip, Killmonger was born in Wakanda, but his family got exiled because, again, they were working with the white man. Now, here's the thing also of the nigga mindset. One thing I never understood, because the whole script and the whole thing is, the reason why Killmonger got exiled, the reason why Killmonger's dad got killed, is because they allowed a white boy to come and get them to betray their own people. This has happened so much times in history, and I never understood this, man. Even when I watched the Black Panther movie back in the day, I think in '96, when they had the Black Panther movie with Kadeem Hardison and the Panthers in Oakland. You had agents that somehow FBI agents or whatever they did, they could implant agents in the organization to dismantle it from the inside. You understand what I'm saying? Malcolm X could be dismantled because the FBI could plant agents in there and turn us against our own people. I never understood that, man. I never understood how if we have a thing going where we're trying to fight injustice, I never understood the nigga mind where you were so invested in what this white man can offer you that you're gonna go in and destroy the whole agenda, man. I could never understand that, man. How can these agents come in and do that, man? You don't understand that Once this is dismantled, you going back to being a nigga in their mind, man. Now, during that whole movie, Panther, I'm going to go back to the Black Panther movie, but in the 96 Black Panther movie about the political party with, dang, what's that? Mario Van Peebles. There it is, Mario Van Peebles. Kadeem Harbison allowed this police agent to use blackmail for his mom to turn against and basically snitch on other Black Panther where their next move was. You see what I'm saying? And the Ezel little crackhead is selling drugs out there, killing his own people. And so the Black Panther movie, and again, the interesting thing is the Black Panther is a character made up in the mind of a white boy. You guys understand that? Two white boys. The Black Panther, the comic strip, comes from the mind of a white boy. This is not a black man made the Black Panther up. And so how can they come up with this? The fact that Kilmonger, his dad, they allowed a white outsider to come in and cause them to turn against their own people. This is why our organizations, things we come up with, Nation Islam, Malcolm X experience, Marcus Garvey experience, the Panthers experience, anything we as black people came together to do to fight injustice, they always had some niggas come in and infiltrate it because the white boys paid them or offered them something where they didn't care about us as a whole. They just care about themselves. I could never understand that in my mind. I can never wrap my mind around it. It's just crazy, man. It boggles my mind. I can never understand that. But it just so well illustrates our problem as a people that we will never get anywhere because you always have niggas come in and mess it up.
Every time black people want to have a good time, ignorant ass niggas fuck it up. Can't do shit. Can't do shit without some ignorant ass niggas fucking it up. Can't do nothing. Can't keep a disco open more than 3 weeks.
They can never care. They care less about our goal. It's always somebody that can always infiltrate it. Just like Kilmonger and his family allowed Claw to come in and turn them against their own people. Instead of fighting for the cause, they look at this white man as a person they need to kiss up to and turn against their own people. So anyway, getting back to the movie, the comic book is that they got exiled. The thing is, in the movie, they didn't get exiled. They were sent out as spies, or they were sent out as undercovers into the world. You understand what I'm saying? And as a result of them being killed, Kilmonger made his way back to Wakanda. He killed Claw, made his way back to Wakanda, and usurped the throne. Okay, basically that's what he did. All right. Anyway, Kilmonger ends up killing Claw, and he takes the body back to Wakanda. Uses that manipulation to get people to follow him and turn against the Panther. Okay? In hand-to-hand combat, he kicks Panther behind, throw him off the cliff, and becomes a new Panther. Now, here's another nigga moment of Kilmonger. Now, again, the whole power source of the Panther is this heart-shaped herb. Okay? Once you become a Black Panther, they do a ritual where they feed you the herb and it gives you your superhuman ability. You can act like a panther. You have speed, you have agility, you have all these different strengths of a panther thanks to that herb. Now the thing about Kilmonger is when he took the herb, he said burn the rest of them. What's that going to do? Because what that shows is that this nigga was not focusing on the future of the continent. He was only looking at right now. You understand that? That means after he died, where was the next panther going to get his power source from? So this nigga was only thinking about right now. And this is the same thing that we as black people go through. If you understand what I'm talking about, anybody who's grown up in a single parent household, the majority of us, a lot of times these single black females will have kids and do not do anything, do not invest in their future, only thinking about right now. You understand that? These kids will be decked out in Jordans but don't have any college funds set up. They don't have no life insurance, anything. You understand what I'm saying? Don't invest in anything for the future. Think about right now. What Kilmonger was doing when he became a Panther, he don't thought about right now. He didn't say, well, it's going to be other Panthers after me. They got to protect this continent. They're going to need this power source. He didn't think about that. He said, all right, burn it all. And that's what these hoes do out here. They have kids just so they egg can keep coming in. I've seen women have kids get took away from CPS. And what they do, they don't worry about getting that kid back. They go open their legs and have another one to get more aid. Meanwhile, their kids out there in the system. These black females don't care about their kids, man. A lot of black people don't care about the next generation, man. They only care about right now. They're not doing anything to invest in their child's future. So when they dead and gone, their child is in a cycle of poverty. They take the power source from them. They don't put anything into their future. Meaning that the kid is 18, the mama have a kid at 40 years old because her kid 18 that age about to cut off. There's no retirement in food stamps. There's no retirement in government aid. The only way to surely keep your government aid coming in is to keep having kids. But what about your kids when you die? Where their income coming at? And that's where Kilmonger nigga mindset came in. I'm only thinking about right now. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about right now. Forget about the future, man. You have me right now. That's all you need. I'm only thinking about me. But yeah, again, the movie was good, man. I really appreciate the movie. The movie was real good, man. The movie was real good. But as I sit back and think, I'm like, Kilmonger said a couple of good things in that movie, man. But again, as you sit back and think, dude still had a nigga mindset. And that was his failure in that movie, man. Do you understand that Kilmonger, even though he kicked Panthers behind, man, with no... He chopped that dude's wig with no... He didn't even need the herb. He chopped that dude's wig and tossed him over the cliff. They ain't even killed the Panther without any help or anything. But do you understand the downfall of this man was the fact that his desire for revenge overpowered his desire for justice. And this is where the niggas mess up, man. This is where the niggas mess up in life. You guys understand that as niggas and black people in this country, we more concerned about emotion than the agenda at hand? You understand that? It's crazy to me that a comic strip that comes from the mind of a white boy really illustrates the condition of the black man in this country. And the reason why we'll never succeed as a people. Why we'll never succeed as people. Because Kilmonger was so concerned with getting revenge that he forgot about the whole agenda and the whole thing about justice. Another thing he said is that you guys are sitting over here in this kingdom rich and you got black people out the whole world suffering. I said, you know what, that is true. But then I thought, that's a nigga mindset. Because the thing is, they work to build that country. The thing is, if you want anything in this world, you gotta work for it. America is a capitalistic country. See, niggas don't understand that. Niggas think it's all about handouts. Niggas think that, oh, because you my family and you make it, I'm automatically supposed to get a cut. You see, the thing is, a lot of niggas on this earth is in poverty because of the life choices they chose. If I go out there and smoke crack 20 days a week, where my money going? What I'm supposed to do? Because my father rich and I'm smoking crack, he's supposed to give me money that he worked hard for his whole life? That's what Kilmonger was actually saying. You guys built this country, other black people didn't help, but after you guys get up to the top, go ahead and throw your resources back to people who ain't work for it. Ain't that what niggas do, man? Ain't that what niggas do? None of them help you get anywhere. You call your family for help, none of them help you, but then when you get to the top, niggas all on your phone ask you for help.
But now you got them family members that think cause you doing good, that they supposed to be doing good just cause you doing good. Now every time they get in a little scratch or a little patch or hit, then here they calling you. See, that's what I can't stand. See, what you calling me for? See, if you ain't know me, what would you do? Then please get to doing it. Please.
Like, nigga, you ain't put into this, man. What you think? What do you think? I worked hard and we just supposed to share the resource? No, this capitalism, nigga. This capitalism, nigga. Anything you want, you gotta work for. You don't just get no handout, man. That's what Kilmonger wanted to do. But again, I think the whole thing was he was just trying to get, what are you trying to say? He was trying to get support for his fiending like concern. He was so concerned. And this whole thing about the liberal mindset is that in order to benefit, and I like this because it seemed like Kilmonger prefigured or he illustrated the mind of the pro-blacks. See, the thing about pro-blacks, man, they don't like to call you niggas into account. You know why? Because your victimhood and your poverty spirit is what profits them. You understand what I'm saying? Your condition in America is profiting these pro-blacks. They make money off y'all conditions, man. The liberals, the Democrats, they make money. They profit off you guys' conditions. You guys stay low. All they can do is throw you a check and you get support, but guess what? That money's going back to them. They love to keep you in victimhood, man, because that way they can profit. And that's what Kilmonger wanted to do. He said, niggas around the world, you guys, no matter if you guys smoke weed, smoke drugs, use all your money for anything else. These people over in Africa, they built this continent. They built this country. And when they got to the top, all they got to do is throw money. Don't worry about helping them out. Nobody helped them build anything, but just throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I can articulate that good enough, but that's the nigga mindset, man. That's why we don't make it, man. It's like, niggas been so trained to think that, oh man, because we've been slaves in this country, we automatically supposed to get a handout. We supposed to get 40 acres mirror. Okay, nigga, that's over. Them days, oh, we not getting that, man. Forget that, man. The government not giving y'all nothing that they don't plan to give back. Why y'all niggas sitting around waiting for the government to give y'all something? Oh, the government just give a job. They throw money in the hood. No, nigga, they ain't gonna help out, man. They ain't gonna help out. If I throw a crackhead $1 million, guess what? That nigga gonna overdose on it. It ain't about handouts, man. It's about a mindset. It's about changing mindset and saying, I need to pull myself by my own bootstraps and work for what I need to work for. Even the Bible say, you don't work, you don't eat, nigga.
They both at work.
Well, your ass need to be nimble.
This is capitalism at its finest. And you liberals and you black people don't realize that they're benefiting off your poverty. They're benefiting off your victimhood, man. Get off your behind and work, man. Stop expecting people to hand you out stuff, man. Nobody can care about you, man. Nobody care about your plight, man. They're only using your plight to profit themselves, man. If you got out your plight and got off your behind and worked, them Democrats would not care nothing about you, man. Them liberals would care nothing about you or your plight, man. They love to you stay in your victimhood because they profit from it. Same way Kilmonger would profit from him trying to go to the world and distribute all the resources to different niggas off the earth. He didn't care about them niggas, man, because if he did, he wouldn't burn all the power source to protect the resources from the white boy. But again, man, I know I went too deep, nigga. I know some of you niggas, you guys so sleep that once I get too deep, then you fall back to sleep. Y'all can't take real talk, man. You think, oh man, this nigga thinking too deep. No, I mean, y'all just ain't thinking enough. Y'all niggas ain't thinking enough, man. I really don't lie, man. It's funny. One of the most quoted phrases online is Kilmonger at the end of the movie. Kill me and throw me in the sea like my ancestors because death is better than bondage. No, it ain't, nigga. Fighting to death is better than bondage. Weakness is you walking to the thing and bondage. And that's why I like Birth of the Nation. Because he knew I'm not going to die. I'm not going to sit here and die as a slave. I'm going to die fighting. And that's what he did. Fought until he couldn't fight no more. But he said, guess what? My days of being a slave, willful slave, is over. He said, no, death ain't better than bondage. Fighting like a man and fighting for your freedom, standing for what you deserve, is better than bondage. You understand what I'm saying? That was a real superhero. Birth of a Nation, Nat Turner, man. But us, as niggas, if it ain't popping, if it ain't something popular, we ain't jumping on. We ain't even investing in it. That's why niggas are so excited because it was popular, man. It's something popular. Black Panther been kicking behind since 1966. But because it's popular now, niggas jump on the popular bandwagon. Meanwhile, true stories and true heroes and people that fought and encouraged the civil war in this country, half of y'all niggas don't even know who he is. Y'all ain't even go see the movie. Oh, I'm tired of seeing a slave movie. When nigga unsubscribe to cable because you watching slave shows, you watching reality shows, housewives, households of Atlanta, basketball hood rat wives, and all this other stuff. Unsubscribe that if you tired of watching slave movies, man. No, you didn't go see. You didn't go see Birthday because you was tired. You didn't go see Birthday because it wasn't popular. It was something not popular, man. It's like niggas don't worry about stuff that's not popular. They want to throw their name in something that's popular so they can speak on it and be part of something that's popular. It's crazy, man. We'll sit there and guys don't even understand investment. They don't understand the fact that these niggas walk around with Nike shirts on all day. You understand? You promoting a business that nigga, a commercial, a TV channel ain't gonna promote a commercial unless you get paid. You understand that? They know the game, man. They know the game, but you niggas don't. What you niggas to do is sit here and wear a brand because you think it associates with somebody rich. Meanwhile, the rich understand that if you want me to promote your stuff, you better pay me, homie. I see this nigga on YouTube all the time promoting Hennessy, drinking Hennessy, making videos of Hennessy. Nigga, do you know? Are they paying you, nigga? Are you paying you to destroy your liver like that? Are they paying you? No, this nigga promote Hennessy like that's his company. Meanwhile, people look at Hennessy and they only go. What they gonna pay this nigga? They been gonna buy a bottle of Hennessy, and people who make Hennessy be getting money off that. Anyway, man, I think I'm getting too deep, man. I just want to say that about that, man. Go see Black Panther, good movie, man. But it's just so sad, man. When I look at us as a people in this country, in my eyes, we're lost. I don't think we're able to see. Just, I think we're living in a moment. We have gotten comfortable at the bottom. And that's basically what we're going to say. But anyway, thank you, man, for watching. And I guess I'll be out.
Nigga.